Redwood Forest Handbook. A tree grows in height, and a branch grows in length by adding wood to the tip. Our important trees never grow in height by shooting up from the ground like corn or bamboo. A nail driven into a tree will always remain exactly the same height from the ground. Jack Greville and Arnold Wallen, California State Board of Forestry, 1948. And when you are lost on the fire road, you may come across a young woman bearing the name an entire country knows as poetry. And she may invite you to see the secret library where a philosopher invented a new alchemy. In front of a cherry tree, bearing fruit exactly when you begin to know yourself as hungry, and you pluck 6 sun-filled orbs as if they were tines of a finger harp, translating paralysis into love. And inside your chest it feels like a squeeze-box angel, someone collaged from broken parts. A sounding mallet is an instrument used to examine trees without damage to their bark, an effective concealer of hazards and hollows. The idea is to tap on the trunk until you hear what the tree wants to tell you. The idea is not to abandon your own fissured hull, not yet knowing you are not lost, but on your way to heights scaled by ones who, in long ago rings, hammered refuge out of nails, beveled staves out of heartwood, sheltered volumes inside salvage, soldered cut glass into forest seashells. One day you will touch the center of a purple thistle and know the honeyed work of bees. In California, there...
The mic, please. I can't hear you.
Pull the mic down.
Yes.
How's that?
Better.
Awesome. Thanks for the sound check. In California, there is a neighborhood where all the streets are named after the legend of Sleepy Hollow. Van Ripper Court, Katrina Lane, Crane Drive. No horsemen, but the only road out is the only road in. Speed limit 35, yours 41. Young redwoods sentinel the meridian. An orange earth mover readies for the semi-annual evacuation drill. Expect delays, Van Tassel to Ichabod. In another legend, goats devour the fire. Above the valley, at the crest, a stone bench blooms lichen. Some tell of a secret culvert into which someone has placed an egg. When the water comes, it rinses meadow branches wrapped with silver. The Subarus, the Hondas, the Jeeps, all the Tundra pickups carting wide plains of glass, charge past the herd breakfasting in the school crosswalk. Careful, don't lose your head. If you tarry at the cut sycamore just after Van Winkle, you might see one spotted fawn forage an heirloom plum on her perfect spindled legs. Immortal Tree. By a twist of misfortune, another 100-year flood tore through Humboldt redwoods the week of Christmas, 1964. In this regional disaster, the Eel River destroyed over 20 bridges, drowned more than 20 people, and obliterated 10 whole towns. The swirling current undercut the roots of some 300 bankside redwoods, causing them to topple slowly, almost silently, into the swollen river. Jared Farmer, Trees in Paradise. O ancient redwood roadside attraction, who survived lightning, which removed its top, logger's axe and forest fire, the year my mother's mother turned 8, I craned my neck to see a fish stopped along your trunk, diameter 14.5 feet, forever swimming in a ring you formed, the year I was conceived. Down here on earth, we mortals launched a mariner into space. Children splashed in a fountain of continents, while, for the first time, Cleopatra married Hamlet, and a woman flew solo around the world. As Christmas flooded into mad rivers, we shut down the cartoon division, signed human rights into law, and our Sky Raider dropped 500-pound bombs, not in a forest, but a jungle far from where you are. 57 of us tunneled under a border, emerged into the cellar of a former bakery, our mouths filled with pumpernickel and caraway seeds. During your century, waters rising, we crowned a boxer king, deemed smoking hazardous to our health, and awarded a prize to a peacemaker we later shot. An Olympian ran a torch from his natal city, decimated the year he was born. Total volume board footage, enough to build several homes. Once upon a time, a Mustang rolled off an assembly line. Once upon a time, original height 298 feet. Please do not climb. Thank you.